Hey, you guys, hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome, JC, as an Elle Bee member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I decided to make this one members only just because it's been a while since we did one for the members, and I owe it to you guys. There's going to be a lot that we're going to talk about today, also. And when we do want to kind of keep trolls at bay, it needs to be like a subscriber mode or members mode, because I mean, ironically enough, there are people that defend you, and that's fine. Everybody has their own beliefs and ideas of who they think is a good parent. And honestly, at the end of this is kind of what I've come to decide. At the end of this, what the way someone feels as far as who deserves Kaitlyn, June, or Michael, it really kind of comes down to just yourself and what kind of parent you think she deserves and what kind of parent you think that particular person may be, right? Like, if you think that June deserves her, then you're okay with the way that June parents and you think that June will be good for her. If you think that Michael deserves her, it's because you think that Michael's a better parent. Now, this filing, you guys, like I said, there was a part of it that kind of threw me for a loop, but then I was also kind of expecting it. I did not expect for Kaitlyn to say she did not want to even have visitation with Michael, but I was expecting Kaitlyn to say, I want to live with my grandmother. I want to live with June. I was expecting that, and I worried that the longer that this case continued without a decision, the more chance or the less chance Michael would have at getting custody, or the less chance that there would be that she would want to live with Michael. Because I just felt like the longer she lives with June, she's going to see more like, oh, June has money. She can spend money on me. Oh, we go on vacations. Oh, like June and Justin's always here. Like they can kind of run after me. They can, if I'm at Michael's house, there's going to be rules. I'm going to have a bedtime. I got to share with my sister. So a part of me is honestly just like feeling like if this could have been handled earlier, Kaitlyn would still kind of be at that point to where she probably wanted to be with Michael and them. She hadn't seen such a good side of living with June and what that's like. And I can tell you guys that, like, I'm hearing things that are not good. Like, I'm hearing things about, them letting her stay up super late and all of that. And I don't know. But I've been covering the family, the Mama June family since I started YouTube. Almost. I mean, I started. We're not gonna talk about where I started, but like a month or two after I started my channel, I started doing reality TV, and Teen Mom was my first reality TV show that I covered. But after that, I started covering Mama June, and it was because I liked the family. It was because I watched the family. It was because I had watched the family for many years. I started watching them on Toddlers and Tiaras. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. The hearing is the 18th. But I did see a filing where it says June's attorney, there's a conflict of that date. So I don't know if they're trying to have it moved. Oh yeah, once June has custody, they will implement rules. How will they make sure that she sticks by on though? Like if they're like Kaitlyn needs to go to bed at a certain time, how will they make sure that happens? So I'm gonna tell you guys like I told you, because she reached out to me and she was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You just love to hate on us. And I was like, listen, to be quite honest, all of my content used to be very positive about y'all. And I thought it was great that you were recovering, that you were in recovery. It was when I started hearing like the truth about things in the background. It was after Draylin got arrested and Pumpkin and Alana literally went off on everybody, telling everybody that they were jealous of them and that their vaginas smelled and that they needed to take care of their own kids, and Draylin did nothing wrong, and la da 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 da. When that happened was when the tide started turning for me. Yeah, June has commented on several of my posts on Facebook, and she did private message me, and I messaged her back. I was like, listen, I was a fan. It was only when I started seeing other things and hearing other things that I could not support. I told her, I said, when Draylon got arrested, the way that Pumpkin and Alana talked to their fans, I could no longer like support people like that because that was disgusting. Um, But I did tell June, I said, I base my opinions off what I know. And what I know is everything that we've watched on the show, the fact that your own kids, Pumpkin and Alana, wanted to become estranged from you. They didn't want anything to do with you. But then Anna got really sick. So they had to put that to the side to be a family with you. But Pumpkin and Alana were so hurt over recent things that you did. Recent things that you did. That they didn't talk to you. We saw it come out that you took money from Alana. We know that the Honey Boo Boo days, nobody got paid from that show except Mama June. You know, and TLC was paying all of them. Like they were all getting money, but it was all, from my understanding, going to June. Nobody ever seen it. So I want to go over some things because I just don't understand how June could even try to say, because if June wants to say they're not saints, well, maybe they're not, but June, you really ain't a saint. So if somebody is worse off than you, that's bad. Like, I need to know what. You know what I'm saying? So I went through Michael's fiance's Facebook account because we've been told that, they are Michael's super close to the kids and that he's raised Kaitlyn since she was 8 months old. And if you go back to the internet, you can actually go back and find clips of when Michael and Anna got married, or not clips, pictures. You can find clips of Michael and Anna at June and Sugar Bear's fake wedding. Michael was dating Anna at the time. He was there. And he was in Kaitlyn's life at that point. When him and Kaitlyn, when Michael and Anna got married, they moved to Alabama. And June visited Alabama like twice and saw her grandkids. Well, once was before Kylie was born, and the second time was like the baby shower for Kylie or something. So when Kaitlyn and Anna and Michael were living in Alabama, June was not very much in their lives. They actually become estranged during that time as well because June hooked up with Mark McDaniel and it came out. And that's when Anna started doing like going on Dr. Phil and talking about everything. She lost the show. So from the time Kaitlyn was like 3, maybe younger, maybe it was like 2.5, maybe 3, Anna became estranged from June and stayed estranged from June pretty much up until she got the cancer. So if Kaitlyn stopped having a relationship with June that young, up until like a year ago, and she's 11, well, that's a big old gap of not having a grandmother in your life, right? But all the while, this person was very consistent. Michael was always consistent in Kaitlyn's life. These are some photos that I found just on their Facebook page, okay? And she always looks happy. She always looks, well dressed, like nothing too revealing. Oh, that picture slipped upside down. Sorry. There it is. This is the Michael in London with the girls. A relationship that June said Michael was in and out of the girls' lives. But he was not in and out. I mean, if you say every other weekend, then sure. I mean, every other week, then I guess. But this was, okay, Michael had her for the first day of 5th grade and the first day of 6th grade. Okay? He had both the girls. Now, does this look like a man that's like in and out? Or does this look like a man that's pretty involved? I don't even have this many pictures of me and my kids on my Facebook, I don't think. Like, I really don't. Oh, this is okay. Not only did they attend her basketball games, but they attended her basketball practices. I want to ask you, like, if you look at June's social media accounts from ever, like from the entire time that she's been famous, she doesn't even have near this many photos of Kaitlyn. She don't have photos of her at any events for Kaitlyn during this time. It's just like old photos that like production took of like June holding Kaitlyn in one arm and Kylie in the other one, like old production photos from when she was like a baby until there's this big gap and then now all of a sudden. But this is Michael and his girlfriend London at practice, at games, having them for the first day of school, Christmases, uh, Halloween, they're carving pumpkins, birthdays, skating, like. But June says he was in and out. Oh, that's Christmas. Oh, and the reason I put this picture here is because, like I told you guys, New Year's, June asked Eldridge, so is this year the first year that Michael's got Kaitlyn something for Christmas? No, no. This is some of the girls' Christmas from when was this? 2022. Oh, I put fake clothes over them because they were in bathing suits and I didn't want, you know, that was inappropriate in my opinion. And these basketball photos are like some at practice, some at games, but not even on the same day. Like these are different days. Look at her. Sassy grass. Birthdays, parties they had for her. Look how little. Yes, Kaitlyn's gonna. I agree. Look how little. Look how little. Oh, another Christmas, 2021. Look at that. So June, I'm like, why did June ask that on a live? Is this the first year that Michael's gotten anything for Kaitlyn for Christmas? Like, girl, what? Do you really not know? Do you really not know? So, a lot of other things I wanted to bring up. If you even go to Google and type in like Mama June with granddaughter Kaitlyn, you're not going to get even nearly this amount of pictures to pop up. Half of what's going to pop up is like videos about it or images that have been put together, but you can't even find like June don't even have that many photos with Kaitlyn, and the photos that she does have is either little bitty baby or now. Okay, so that's telling to me. At this point, Kaitlyn has went on trips. She's been to Disney. She's been here. They've done went on like 3 trips or something. Mama June has also said, Mama June and Justin both have also stated that after this custody thing is over, they're moving. They're moving out of Georgia. So Eldridge, guess what? June gets custody of Kaitlyn. It's sayonara. The hope that Anna had that you would stay in her life, kiss it goodbye. She's not gonna honor that wish because they are gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. So that's another thing. The fact that June and Justin want to move is fine, but move out of Georgia, where Eldridge is like tied to Georgia. He works there, his family's there. Eldridge has a job where he works like 5, 6 days a week. So him even traveling to try to see Kaitlyn would be very difficult. So, but they're not even thinking about that. They're not even thinking about moving her away from Eldridge or Michael or Kylie. They're going to move her to a state that she has no family to once again start a new school. That's instability, if you ask me. But you know what I'm saying? Anyways, one thing that I looked up is the factors that the courts look at when determining what's in the best interest of the child. I'm going to read these all for you guys. So, Article 134, factors in determining child's best interest. The potential for the child to be abused. Well, if the judge looks at the fact that June had a child be abused in her custody, her own child, years ago, that shall be the primary consideration. So that has already happened in June's. June has had a child in her custody that was sexually abused. So I feel like right there, that's something that the judge is going to say, okay. All right. The love, affection, and other emotional ties between each party and the child. The love, affection, and other emotion. Now, if you watch June on the show, you might see someone trying to do right by her granddaughter. If you watch her on TikTok, different story. Also, I thought it was really funny that Mama June on this past episode of the show, she did not want Kaitlyn to wear a shirt that was V-neck. Oh, no, too much cleavage. We can't do that. In a confessional, she says, I was a teen mom. Anna was a teen mom. Pumpkin was a teen mom. I want to break the cycle. That's what she said on the show. Meanwhile, on TikTok Live, she's saying, let's do 100 shares and I'll show you my pink. With Kaitlyn sitting beside her. And Kaitlyn saying, ooh, Gigi, that's gross. Don't say that. 100 shares, I'll show you my pink. I'll show you my crack and my pink or something like that. So you on the show, in my opinion, is where you're trying to portray an image of, oh, I don't want her to even dress in a way that could be perceived as provocative. But you are literally on a TikTok live talking about showing her your pink or showing the fans your pink while you're live. So love, affection, and emotional ties. I don't see June being like too affectionate with her, but whatever. The capacity and disposition of each party to give the child love, affection, and spiritual guidance, and to continue the education and rearing of the child. When, in my opinion, I look at photos of Michael in London, Michael's family with the girls, and they're hugged up to him. They're smiling. They're happy. June's photos with Kaitlyn, since she got Kaitlyn, they're just standing side by side. I don't even see, like, let me show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if this would have been London and Michael in a photo with her, they would have been like hugged up on her. They would have had their arms around her, like, or she would have had her arms out. They would have been up underneath her arms, or vice versa. Like, the photos of Michael and London with Kaitlyn and Kylie, there's just more affection in the photos versus, that's just what I'm seeing as somebody that studies body language. Okay. I would have had my arms around my kid. Exactly. All right. The capacity and disposition for each party to provide the child with food, clothing, medical care, and other materials. Well, I think we can both say that both parties are capable of doing that. However, I will say that it's been said that June is not a big cook, that they eat a lot of fast food or like order out or, microwavable food, things like that. Like even Justin said on the show, like you cook one meal and you think you're all high and mighty because June, it's not like home cooked meals a lot. Let's see. The length of time the child has lived in a stable, adequate environment and the desirability of maintaining continuity of that environment. The length of time that a child has lived in a stable, adequate environment. Now, by watching the show, would we consider the length of time that she's lived with June that stable? I don't know. They're out there yelling and screaming while Kaitlyn is in her bedroom. They were arguing a lot over Kaitlyn. Now, that could be staged. It could be not. It didn't seem staged. I'll tell you what. The one where Justin got really mad and left and June flipped the camera off, that seemed like a real argument there. The permanence as a family unit of the existing or proposed custodial home are homes. So, what's the chances that the way the home is right now, June's home, it will stay that way permanently? The chances of it always remaining the same, them living in that house, well, we know that's not gonna. They already said they're gonna move, so there's already gonna be disruption there. Also, there is a chance that June and Justin won't work out. So that's there. Whereas Michael, he's lived in the same place for a long time. Him and London are engaged now. There's always a possibility that they would not work out. Him and London have been together for several years. But it's always that chance that they're not going to work out. They've been together longer than Justin and June, from my understanding. They're engaged to be married. But if Michael and London were to get custody of Kaitlyn, she's going back into a home that she's very familiar with. She's been there before. She lived there basically, and it's going to remain the same that it was whenever she was there before, except she'll be there on a more permanent basis. They both work. Kids will go to school, whereas June's house, I just feel like it's like chaotic all the time, and they're going to move. So they're going to uproot her once again. Does Michael and his girls have kids together? Oh, does Michael and his girlfriend have kids together? No, they don't. The moral fitness of each party, insofar as it affects the welfare of the child. The moral fitness of the party. So we were just talking about fitness still. Well, she was not very fit. The moral fitness, also the fact that she was on Alive with her 11-year-old granddaughter sitting beside her saying, "Give me 100 shares and I'll show you my pink." Let's see. The history of substance abuse, violence, and criminal activity of any party. Now, June and Justin both. Substance abuse, both. Violent. One of Justin's charges was like robbery or something like that. Maybe not robbery, maybe breaking and entering or something. And in my opinion, that seems like a violent crime. Criminal activity of any party. They both have been arrested. Whereas Michael has not. London has never been arrested. I think they have some allegations that, Michael was verbally abusive to Anna or something like that. But they're going to need to provide proof. And even proof of a verbal abuse is nowhere near as bad as like getting arrested for DV or robbery and having methamphetamines in your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? The mental and physical health of each party. The mental and physical health of each party. So we're going over the court standards right now. The factors in determining the best interest of the child. So the mental and physical health of each party. Evidence that an abused parent suffers from the effects of past abuse by the other parent should not be grounds for denying that parent custody. The home, school, and community history of the child. So all of that is new for Kaitlyn. So June's house is fairly new, school is new, and the community that she lives in, new. The school that she went to, if she were to live with Michael, would be the school that she had been going to for years. The home that she lived in week on, week off. The reasonable preference of the child. If the court deems the child to be sufficient age to express a preference. The willingness and ability of each party to facilitate and encourage a close and continual relationship between the child and the other party, except when objectively substantial evidence of specific abuse, recklessness, or illegal conduct has caused one party to have reasonable concerns of the child's safety or well-being while in the care of the other party. June has said that they've not tried, that Michael and London hasn't tried to work with them, but I've heard different. The distance between respective residents of the parties. Once again, June wants to move. The responsibility for the care and rearing of the child previously exercised by each party. In case involving a history of committing family violence, domestic violence, including sexual abuse, whether or not a party has sought relief under any applicable law, the court shall determine an award of custody or visitation in accordance to Rule 9-341, 364. The court may also find a history of committing family violence if the courts find that one incident of family violence has resulted in serious bodily injury, or the court finds more than one incident of family violence act has been committed. So those are the things that they kind of look at. And in my opinion, by looking at those things, I'm always going to think that Michael is the best option over June, just based off what we know of June, you know? Now, I want to look at a few things. One thing, and I'm probably going all out of order. On Dr. Phil, Anna said, and Anna said this on an interview with Dr. Drew as well, that when she was molested by Mark McDaniel, she was staying with June, but she actually stayed with her grandmother more. She talked about that. She said, even at 8 years old, like, I actually stayed with my grandmother a good bit. Can y'all hear that? My husband's sawing a tree that fell in our yard the other night when the storm came.
At the time this happened, you said you were spending a lot of time with your grandparents?
Yes, I basically lived with them. I didn't really want to stay with my mother. I didn't want to be around it.
The school.
Okay, so at the time that Mark sexually assaulted her, she was already staying with her grandmother a good bit. After it came out that he assaulted her, she moved in full time. Y'all couldn't hear that? I wonder why. That's weird. Or y'all can't hear Sean sawing.
This happened. You said you were spending a lot of time with your grandparents?
Yes, I basically lived with them. I didn't really want to stay with my mother.
At 8 years old, she didn't even want to live with her mother. Can't hear your hubby. Okay, good. I just went through looking at so much stuff today. Let's see. We're going to look at more stuff. Hold on. Right here, June said that Anna didn't know who Kaitlyn's dad was. All right, Anna Carwell. Daughters to be split. Get up there. Mama June Shannon reportedly taking custody of Anna's oldest daughter. These are just older articles that just kind of back up the fact that June did not tell the truth because they quoted something that Anna said or something like that, you know? And June, if you're watching, this is why I take the issue or the stance that I do. All right. Anna passed on Saturday after battling stage 4. Her family are making plans as far as her daughters, Kaitlyn and Kylie, and where they will live. Anna married Eldridge. Eldridge is not the biological father to either girls. According to TMZ, Mama June will take custody of Kaitlyn, while Kylie will go to Michael, who is Anna's ex-husband. TMZ reported, we're told the family had a plan in place for Kylie to move in with her dad should something happen to Anna. Michael is not the biological father of Kaitlyn. However, as recent as a few months ago, she was visiting him alongside Kylie, according to photos posted on Michael's Facebook page. He apparently treated Kaitlyn as his daughter. Yes. Kaitlyn and Kylie are close as well and will continue to see each other. Anna never publicly revealed who Kaitlyn's biological father is, although her high school boyfriend, she did actually reveal who he was. Her high school boyfriend is Caleb Clark. Caleb Clark believed to be the dad. Kaitlyn was given his last name. However, during a 2018 vlog, Anna stated that she had not spoken to Kaitlyn's dad since Kaitlyn was 2 months old. This is Anna speaking on this herself. A lot of people ask me about Kaitlyn's dad. I'd rather not talk about it because I don't want to mess up his life. He's very happy where he's at, and I'm very happy where I'm at. We do not talk. Does it seem like Anna doesn't know who Kaitlyn's father is? Anna has never stated that she did not know who he was. Anna became estranged from Mama June a few years after Kaitlyn's birth. but Anna and June eventually reconciled after Anna was diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma in January. TMZ reports that Kaitlyn and Kylie are very close to their stepdad, Eldridge. He will remain in the girls' lives. So, because I'm like, I know I've heard Anna say things. So I've been digging all day today to find the things that I know I've heard, right? All right, let's watch this really quickly. We're going to watch something else. This was October 2022.
Everybody get in real quick. Let people get in for a minute. Get in for a minute.
Cooking.
Ready to get in for a minute. Hi, guys. I'm back cooking again.
Hola.
Guess what we're making today? Probably not great stuff. Jambalaya.
I've watched
And
this
this
time or
is
two.
me and Mama's little recipe. Now it's gonna be our little recipe. You just keep in touch with Pumpkin. Yes, but not a lot. We do keep in touch with Pumpkin, but not the lot.
All right. Well,
She had a baby boy.
but
The
now
first
that,
boy in the family.
and then you need,
Do you
right.
keep in touch with a lot?
so what you do after that, you throw,
We do not keep in touch with Alana because
yes, we do.
yeah, we do.
We
Because
need-
she's
you need at
always
least-
with Pumpkin. She's always
Cook the chicken until it's pink. It's not pink anymore.
Do you still live in Alabama? No. We live in Georgia.
No, I do not really see my mama. I guess my mom's doing okay. I guess. I don't know.
That's how so finally.
No, she does not have her extra thumb anymore. We got it removed when she was like 3.
Mama June. I'm not Mama June.
I know.
What's his cat name? My cat's name's Taco.
No, I don't really live near my mama.
Do you
I
live
live
in
in Alabama.
No. Katie, show your hand. Say, where? Hi, are you near Alabama? No.
We're about 3 hours. 3.5
Yes.
hours from
We
Alabama.
live in Georgia. Are you still married? No. She has a boyfriend.
I am not married.
Jeez.
No more.
She had a boyfriend that's been in our lives for 4 years. Okay, the person. Do you have a relationship with Alana and Mama Juno?
I eyeball that.
No. We only have a relationship with Alana, not Mama June.
No, well, maybe we don't really talk to her.
Caitlin, show the talkies. She said show the talkies. No, we don't see him. How
See
many
who?
kids?
Have your kids met? Yes, we have met Pumpkin's kids. We see them every like
Pumpkin
once
has
every
2
minute.
kids. She has a boy and a girl. The only boy in our family.
No, we've had. She has like the 3rd boy in her
No,
family.
Will Logan.
I'm like 5'6".
Caitlin, you are so a cute girl. No, I'm not.
Yes, I do talk to my sister and Pumpkin and them. I do. But I don't really talk to them as much as I used to because they
Whoever
do
is Spanish on here, and I did not understand the language. Hello, and I'm gonna say right now, hola,
Hola.
hola. Do you talk to your sister Pumpkin?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lynn.
Happy birthday, Lynn.
Oh, I did show them what you got them, Lynn. We're going, gotta put up, and it is going to be, I will take them, not next week, the week after. Oh, no, yeah.
What is it?
I'll get all this stuff.
What is it?
So, Dave, appreciate it. What do you tell her?
How come you
I
don't
might actually go this
do the
weekend,
show
actually.
with them? Because we quit because she had birth to me.
I've been working.
Do
So,
you guys
they appreciate
ever
it,
go
Lynn.
on
I told them
vacation?
about it.
No, we never go on vacation. Never.
Yes, we do.
No,
we just went.
don't.
We just
You never bring
we went to
us.
Savannah.
Okay, but
Mama and Anthony, mommy, and all that time.
well, technically, y'all don't bring us vacation like for a couple days.
So yeah, I will do this. We're gonna go this weekend with that, whatever. I did. It was Lynn. She told you. She said her birthday. I'm gonna stir it real quick.
You guys are the best. You're so beautiful. What are you, Leah and Pumpkin, doing these days? Nothing. Not even talking.
We do talk to Pumpkin.
Not that much.
Yeah, because they film. We don't have it. I never know when
Did
they're
y'all
filming.
know this? Pumpkin and them, they crossed the road. They crossed the road going to thing.
No.
Are you married? She's not married. She has a boyfriend. You're so adorable. I love it.
Trying to eat the rice is sticking to
Kaitlyn
them.
needs a show. She's a personality. I'm not personality.
Yeah, I had to. I got one in my back. Full over here.
What's for dinner? What's the dinner for dinner?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. When are you guys going back on the show? Never. We're thinking about it. Kaitlyn, how
Like,
old?
no.
I am 9 years old. We love Kaitlyn. Mama June, that's not Mama June. And you make me crack up laughing. You remind me of my sister.
So she's 9 years old. They have no relationship with Mama June. And they haven't since she was like 3. Like from 3 to like 10. No relationship with June. Meanwhile, the entire time she is going a week on, a week off to Michael's house.
So much. Okay.
Thank you.
Are you married or single? She's not single or married. She's we
I am in a relationship, but I am not engaged. It's a promise ring. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I do not know where my mom was at. Last time I heard she's in Alabama. It's my
Do you play
favorite show.
Roblox? My son. Yes, I play Roblox, but I can't play it for this week. I can't play it this week because I left it at my dad's house. Are you pregnant again? No, she's not pregnant.
Who's her dad? She's talking about Michael.
Why do you not? We do not film a pumpkin. Don't talk to yourself like that, girl. I can talk to myself.
No, she's talking about how you talk down to you about yourself.
I do a lot.
You don't need to.
What are you making? We're making jambalaya.
I'm so sorry, Tina.
Yeah, what if got made fun of school and I still
Yes,
do?
Michael sees the girls. He gets them every other week.
And no, I do not want my extra finger back again because I get made fun of still. Do you talk to
Whatever.
cooking?
Did y'all hear that? She says, yes, Michael still sees the girls. He gets them every other week. Not weekend, week.
What are you making? We're making jambalaya. I just said that. Yeah, what if got made fun of school and I still
Yes,
do?
Michael sees the girls. He gets them every other week.
And no, I do not want my extra finger back again because I get made fun of still. Do you talk to
Whatever.
Pumpkin? Yes, we talk to Pumpkin.
But it's like once in a blue moon, like
Yeah.
we talk to her.
Good night, Anna and Kaitlyn. Night. Do
She
y'all,
is. She's outside
do
with the dog.
y'all watch the show now?
I think Eldridge is outside with her. Is Eldridge outside with her?
Uh-huh.
Go look. 3 days a week for 4 hours a
Do
day. And I was
you
like,
think
"Fuck
it's worth
that."
the money
Sorry.
to film the show now?
No, I'm not engaged. This is a promise ring. I'm not getting engaged anytime soon. Not right
Do
now.
you vape? Yeah, she vapes.
We've been together for 4 years. We might as well say we're married.
Yeah, she vapes. What? Beside me.
Yes, she does. They go to their dads every other week. I want one more kid and I'm done. Do me and Eldridge live together? Yes, we've been living together for 4 years.
No, I
Well,
wanna live
3.5 because 4 years we lived with somebody else. We lived with my aunt for a while. I have 2 kids. I want one more. But I'm having a lot of trouble. I got PCOS, so it's kind of difficult. So we're working with it.
Move, I need to talk.
I don't know if Mama's still with Gino. I don't think she is.
Flip your butt over.
Caitlin, who's your favorite aunt?
My favorite aunt.
Pumpkin, Alana, or Jessica?
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
They can already say, Pumpkin, if you're watching this, you're my favorite aunt. Wow. Does live get put on TikTok?
Oh, just puts on your Instagram.
If it gets put on TikTok, that means Punk will be
No, I
watching
don't really
it
speak to my
all.
mom. Honestly, I do not speak to my mom at all.
I need to skip these.
You're in.
Okay, everybody, do some questions for me now, because I'm the new judge. Hey, can I get some more questions up in here? Do you talk to Mama? No.
Mama June. Come on, Mama June.
No. Anna, how old is she? She's 27. How many kids does Mama June have?
My mama?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me, Alana, Jessica,
How did
Pumpkin.
that?
So she said, how many kids? Somebody said, how many kids does Mama June had? And Kaitlyn didn't know that. I mean, I think at 8 years old, if you were to ask my son, Dakota, how many kids does your Aunt Flossie have? He's around them enough to know, but they weren't around each other. She was estranged from June for a long time. Okay, there was another one. I got several I want to show you guys. Bear with me. Where did I do it? Maybe I didn't post it. Hold on, guys. I got another one that I just did a while ago. Another older live that Anna did, where once again she says, "My kids are at their grandmother's house, not my mom's, my ex's mom." So Michael was dad, and Michael's mom and dad were grandparents. It might actually be up there as a short. I thought I uploaded it already. Let's see. Oh, here's another one.
They were with their dad. The girls were with their dad this weekend. That's how he's been with actually this whole week. Ugh, so gross. So gross.
So
And I got blood on my hands. Literally, I got blood on my hands. They were with their dad. The girls were with their dad this weekend. That's how he's been with actually this whole week. Ugh, so gross.
this was 165 weeks ago. Let me see if I can figure out about how long ago that was. Okay. My phone is being so slow. Anybody else having problems with the internet? All right. So this was 2021. This would have been around 2021. And once again, the girls are with their dad. Let's see. I have so much stuff that I looked up that I want to share with you guys. I just want to make sure that I don't forget about anything. Okay. We'll look at that one in a minute. Okay. Now, there's so many videos out there of Anna saying, "That's their dad. That's their dad." And then there's also articles that I found where June talks about how Anna knows nothing about her because they don't have a relationship. This was September 2nd, 2021. Mama June Shannon denies she's a sugar mama to rumored boyfriend Jordan McCullum after her daughter Anna Carwell expresses concern over June's relationship with the 24-year-old. So this just shows the history. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm just showing the history that Michael had with Anna and the girls, and the history that June had with Anna and the girls. Even Michael's parents. Like there was a photo in some of the photos that I showed you guys of Michael's parents with Kaitlyn and Kaitlyn. And Kaitlyn was like clinging to Michael's dad. Mama June is setting the record straight about her relationship with 24-year-old Jordan McCullum. He's a friend, not a threat to her sobriety. June defended her friendship with Jordan after Anna, whom she's somewhat estranged with, expressed concerns about the new relationship, given that Jordan, like June, has struggled with substance abuse issues in the past, and according to Anna, maybe using June for money. June celebrated 1 year of sobriety in January. However, Anna recently expressed her fears that Jordan's influence may lead June to relapsing and ultimately going back to jail due to June currently being on probation. Anna also accused Jordan of using June for her money, as June reportedly purchased a vehicle for her friend, rented him a home, and paid for the home to be furnished. This is all true. This is coming from the woman who did not want to help her daughter go to college, who also said she'd rather allow Pumpkin to adopt her child versus pay child support, $2,000 a month. She is buying a vehicle, renting a home out for a friend, and furnishing it. A friend that she just met. She had literally only known Jordan like weeks before she did this for him. In response to her daughter's concern, June took to Facebook claiming Anna really doesn't know anything about her addiction nor her clean time. Jordan is only my best friend. It's not somebody that is my boy toy, and I'm not his sugar mama. We are friends. Sure. June went on to say that she loves her best friend and would do anything for him. However, they do not have a romantic relationship. Jordan is an amazing person, and yes, we bonded over recovery, but there's no romantic connection whatsoever, and now it's time to talk about something else. So there, she says that Anna doesn't even know what's going on in her life, doesn't know what's going on in her sobriety, and we all know that June would have hooked up with Jordan in a hot second, had he allowed her to. Let's see. There was another article that I found that has some interesting. This one actually talks about June owing Anna and Kaitlyn money. So this is the things that I look at when I'm trying to figure out, is June like a good person to take care of Kaitlyn? When there's all this evidence out there, Mama June Shannon is being sued by daughter Anna for Honey Boo Boo earnings. Suck it, mama. All right. Mama June of the former TLC hit Here Comes Honey Boo Boo is getting sued. It's getting Honey sued. I don't know. Anna has announced she is suing her mother. A feud erupted between mom and daughter when it came to light that June has spent time with a man convicted of molesting Anna when she was a child. Things between June and Anna has gotten worse since that time. Anna is now claiming that June is withholding money Anna made from appearing on the show. The lawsuit, which names June and Honey Boo Boo LLC, whatever that is, states that Anna is owed $201,000 for her appearance on the TLC reality TV show, and Anna's 2-year-old daughter, Kaitlyn, is owed over $100,000. Now remember, June said that she raised Kaitlyn for like the first 4 years of her life. Isn't that what she said? Like the first 4 or 5 years of her life, that she raised Kaitlyn? That's not true. Kaitlyn was in Alabama with Anna and Michael, and Anna was trying to sue you for money that you allegedly took from them. Okay, so where is the $100,000 that TLC paid out to someone that was supposed to go to Kaitlyn? Where is the $200,000 that TLC paid out to someone that was supposed to go to Anna, but never made it to them? According to TMZ, the family was paid $22,500 per episode, and 1/3 of that would be divided between June's $4, Anna, Alana, Pumpkin, and Jessica. TLC has not made a comment on the matter, but June has. June claims that TLC deposited the money directly into the kids' bank accounts and that she never saw any of it. She did say that. So Mama June was on Wendy Williams in the height of the show, and Wendy was like, you know, June, I heard that you made sure the girls have their own bank account and that the network pays them in their own bank account. And June's like, yep, I don't even see that money. The network, they deposit money directly into an account for the kids that I don't touch. June later admitted that was a lie, that she got one check and it was for everybody. So these are the things that I look at, June, like the lies that we've already caught you in. Those are the things that I'm like, if June will lie about X, Y, and Z on TV, knowing that there's people watching, because here's the thing, when June did the interview with Wendy Williams and she was getting applauded, oh, so great, that's awesome that you made sure the network opened up an account for each one of the kids to protect their money. Great job. You know what? That's just really good that you did that, June. Awesome. June knew as she's telling this lie that there's somebody in the network that knows that's not true. And she didn't care. She wasn't thinking, there's somebody that's going to know I'm lying. And then I'm going to be known as a liar. Like, oh, I'm still going to tell it. Like, June didn't care that her kids would eventually find out this was not true and she would look like a liar. Just like on the show when she told Justin, you know, the way the Coogan account works is you're supposed to put 20% into the account and you can keep 80. But I actually did the opposite because I'm such a good mom. I put 80 into the Coogan account and I only kept 20. June knew that was going to come out, but it did not stop her from telling that lie. And when someone will lie, knowing that the truth can come out or that it's going to come out, that's concerning to me. I'm like, you will lie about anything. If you will lie, knowing that people are going to catch you. All right. So what brought all of this out now? According to June, it's Anna's grandmother, Sandra Hall, or as June calls her, my money hungry BITCH of a mom, which is what June says about everybody. June says that everybody's money hungry, basically. June told TMZ that she has text messages from Anna saying her grandmother and her grandmother's boyfriend are behind the suit and that she hasn't been involved. Anna literally went on the Dr. Phil show to talk about this. The fact that the Shannon family is squabbling over money is strange, given that in 2023, June told TMZ that she is saving all of the family's TLC earnings for her daughters and granddaughter. Ooh, I want my kids to look back and say, Mama played it smart, not like those other reality TV people. June couldn't lie if she was a rug. I mean, June lied like a rug. Never mind. I just read she couldn't lie straight in the bed. I'm like, you're right. She couldn't lie straight in the bed. She couldn't lie if she was a rug. Never mind, she lies all the time. This is wild. This is wild. I want my kids to look back and say, Mama played it smart, not like those other reality TV people. When you purchased a home, I mean, brought yourselves out of the slumps of the house that you guys lived in over by the railroad station or the railroad tracks, the train tracks, that little house to that 2-story house in Hampton to, you know, nothing against double wides or anything, but renting a double wide and you blew through your money and all of your kids. Oh, June, if only you would have been playing it smart and not hanging out with a convicted child molester, you'd still have a show. Yeah. Anyways, June also told TMZ in 2023 that TLC puts the money directly into an account for the girls and they will have access to it when they turn 21. June said back then, you are never going to see me living above my means. What did Pumpkin say? You spent $500,000 on a bag of crack? Who needs that much crack? I guess. I don't know addiction that much, but I guess maybe a crackhead that has the money, they think they do. At the time of the interview, June was still in a relationship with Sugar Bear and they were living off his salary as a contractor. So even while doing Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, June is telling people that, oh, we're putting our money up. We live off Sugar Bear's money. He's a contractor. He takes care of us still. We put all that money aside. In April, Anna and June battled over social media when Anna announced that she was pregnant with her second child. June publicly stated that she felt 20-year-old Anna and her husband Michael were too young to have another baby. Imagine that. At 20 years old, they live in Alabama. Michael works. They have their own place. And June's saying, "You're too young to have another baby." What? This time around, however, Anna and June have been uncharacteristically silent about the lawsuit on their social media accounts. So, a reminder that they were estranged most of Kaitlyn's like young years, all the way until she was like 10. All right, what else? Why is it taking so long to load? Let me see if I can find. I'll just play it here.
I don't know if you cook the whole family. I got a family pack. I'm going to use 3 for because it's just me an average. Because the kids are with their grandmother. Every now and then I do see my sisters, my mom. Not too much. Not at all. But again, I talk to my sisters maybe once in a blue moon, every now and then. So, the girls are with their grandmother. Not mama, but another. They're my in-laws, my ex-in-laws. And then as for me, I'm just going to go for pinch or rosemary.
So I'm trying to download this video now. I thought I had it downloaded already. But here, this video was, let's see. Let's see how long ago this was. That was 2021, where once again, the kids are with their grandparents. That's Michael's parents. She says again, "I don't have a relationship with my mom." I don't know why my phone keeps going off Wi-Fi, you guys. Something's wrong with my phone. Okay. Now, let's listen to some videos of Mama June with Kaitlyn. Which one is this? This was right after Anna passed away. Less than 2 weeks after Anna passed away. Oh, foul language. Just so you guys know.
A cup broke. Well, stop fucking around.
When did the cup break?
I'll throw it away.
Kaitlyn, take your ass away from the sink.
Yeah, no.
That shit this morning. Over here moving cups around. No wonder the bitch broke, but you can't leave shit alone. Go sit down and put your damn hands under your ass. Don't touch nothing else. Damn, y'all can fuck up.
We are going to the parks tomorrow and the next day.
Fuck up a metal ball bearing with a rubber mallet.
Not really yelling at her. She broke her cup. Like she's been pouring cups into cups, and these cups are like,
Her ass was over here
so
fucking
thin.
with this same thin ass wine glass this morning.
It's a thin glass.
I said, Kaitlyn, if you fuck up and you touch the sink wrong, it'll break, right?
Yeah.
It's like, then I'll just leave it alone. That was this morning. Look, she's over here now. She done broke the shit.
The wine glass is these very.
And ain't nobody yelling, but we don't soft parent over here neither. I'm not going to give you just crackers and cheese every time you make a mistake.
Definitely not.
And breaking somebody else's shit is a mistake. Isn't that right, Kaitlyn? Kaitlyn, right over here fucking around. Dude, look.
Yeah. You'll be all right, guys. If you saw a parent, that's on you. If you're offended by it, I can't help it. Because I can't tell you how many times I done cussed at my own fucking kids.
We know.
Well, I've already cussed at my own fucking kids. Promise you that.
You know what? I got her ass because she was doing the same shit this morning with the same.
She had thing with a bubble gun.
So because she's cussed her own kids, she thinks it's okay to cuss her granddaughter, whose mom just passed away less than 2 weeks ago over an accident, over accidentally breaking a cup. And I'm like, her whole world got flipped upside down. At minimum, you could have just been like, "Hey, please stop. Don't do that again." What else? Let's see. And then when she got a lot of flack, she did this.
Thank y'all for sharing on the live, guys. Make sure y'all are sharing on the live as y'all are coming in, guys. Arrow over, copy link, share on the live. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm definitely not mean to Kaitlyn at all. Definitely not mean to Kaitlyn at all. She got in fucking trouble. You know, I'm sorry if you've never hollered at your kids and you are a fucking saint. Happy birthday. It's also Cheyenne's birthday, Jessica's. Oh, I know, but it's just like so crazy to me that like people are just so good and they've never hollered at their kids ever. And you know, oh, Miss Elle Bee, she's just a fucking cunt anyway.
Oh.
Like she is literally making checks, making banks off of me. So I need my half, bitch.
I wish I was making as much money as she thinks I'm making off her. Come on.
She needs to thank me. She needs to tell her kids that she has never hollered at them, never done anything, never.
My kids actually know that I'm not a yeller. That's what you can ask my kids. One thing they will tell you is I'm not a yeller and I'm not a cusser. So that is one. I'm not going to say I've never yelled at them because everybody has their breaking points. Everybody, has times that they lose their patience. And let me tell you something. I have 6 kids. My husband was military and offshore. So he was gone most of the time. And I can tell you, with me being what you could almost call a single parent because my husband was gone so much, I still never talked to my kids that way. Now, there were times I lost my patience and I yelled. But every time I've ever yelled at my kids, I have felt terrible about it and probably apologized within like an hour and said, it's not right. Told them it's not right of me to act that way. I mean, how can we expect our children to have patience and be able to handle things in an appropriate way if we can't? And that's what they're watching us do. I mean, if an accident occurs, there's a lot going on in the house, they should have handled it appropriately. Or later came back and told Kaitlyn, you know what? We were a little stressed out. There was a lot going on. We broke the glass. We kind of overreacted a little bit. We're sorry. Because that was an overreaction, in my opinion. And especially with everything that she has going on. I know, but I'm like, I actually like every time she mentions me because people's like, who's that? Who's that? And then my views usually go up. So I'm like, keep doing it.
Ever done this or that? Shit. That be, look, ain't nobody a saint, baby.
You ain't got to be a saint, but that's verbal abuse, in my opinion.
Ain't nobody a saint.
That's verbal abuse.
And if you never hollered at your kid, bitches, I need to shake your hand.
Here.
I mean, I just need to shake your hand. So we are in Pumpkin's real house, guys, if y'all want to know, because I know this house does not look like her film house.
Alrighty. So she doubled down. I mean, she was like, no, we don't do this all parenting over here. Doesn't matter. We don't care. Stuck with it. Oh, did you? Let's see. I have more. And this one was about 2 months after Anna passed away.
No. Nobody cares about you either. No, we have not seen Kylie since Anna's funeral. He tells us no.
That's not true.
We told Pumpkin no.
I will say this again, and I'll say it every time. Pumpkin said Ella wants Kylie to come spend the night. And he said, I don't think that's a good idea right now. Maybe we could go do something with them. Pumpkin said, I'll let Ella know. Never got back to him and then started trash talking him on TikTok. So why would you respond after that? If they're talking crap about you on TikTok, I wouldn't cater to your questions either or what you wanted me to do.
Yeah, that's about what my net worth is worth. It's about 50,000. I'm doing good. How are you? I've been live for 90 minutes and I need to take a break, it says. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Thank y'all for sharing out the live. Share the live out. There's 1,200, there's 1,100 people. I should have 100 new shares on this board. Arrow over, copy link. 100 new shares on the board if you're in here. If you also in here, if you got a penny, make sure you are doing the daily heart means and the team braces up underneath exclusive in the gift box. I should have 100 new shares on the board. Let's see how quick y'all get to 100 new shares. 100 new shares, and I'll show you my butt crack. Oh. So, 100 new shares and daily heart means. The daily heart mean is right here or it's in the gift box underneath exclusive. I'll show that butt crack. Y'all ain't had 100 new shares yet. What's up with you? Come on now, I need to new shares. Where's it at? Yes, the new show comes on this Friday, guys, on WeTV, Mama June Family Crisis. Come on, guys, the daily heart means and the live goals. Also, if you do a subscribe or the live goal, you get an automatic follow in this live. I told them I'm going to show my butt crack. I can get 100 new shares on board. For 150 shares, I'll even show you some pink.
What's this link share?
Thank you, Kaitlyn, for subscribing. Also, get an automatic follow if you subscribe. He is not. Look at all these shares. Let's go, baby. I'm going to show some butt crack and some pink. I'm going to show some butt crack and some pink.
Did y'all kind of say what? And June literally turns to her and says, I'm going to show some butt crack and some pink. You are telling your 11-year-old granddaughter this.
Come on, guys. Let's go. I'm going to show some butt crack and some pink. Come on, guys. Let's go. $100 new share, 150. We're almost there. Watch. I'm going to show y'all some pink and y'all going to love it. Y'all going to love it when I show y'all some pink, baby. And when I show you that butt crack.
So I can show y'all some pink right now.
No, we're talking about that.
I know what you're talking about, but still, it's disgusting, dude. I shouldn't be saying that.
When your 11-year-old grandchild says, I know what you're talking about, but you shouldn't be saying that. That's disgusting, June. There's your sign.
What are you talking about me?
Sorry.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I had to check somebody back. Yes, she can see my nail. I actually let my nail tech do whatever she wants to do. So they can do whatever. So I tell them that. Hey, y'all. That is Anna's oldest little girl. Come on now. We're going to show some pink and we're going to show some butt crack. We almost at 150 things. If you want to see Mama June butt crack, y'all better do it and show Mama June some pink on y'all. Y'all better keep sharing the live, sending the live goals and the daily heart means.
Just to say I love you.
Whatever.
They didn't want to eat ice cream with me. He said I had best potato with me. They make the people call me the pants. Yeah, and I'm like,
Mm.
What? Don't much on that. La, la, la.
no, show him that. No, give him that.
No. I'll give him this because it's a female.
No, give him that.
Like, what is she looking at on her phone saying, I'm going to show him that? And Kaitlyn says, no, show him that. She's like, no, I'm going to show him this because it's a female. And Kaitlyn's like, no. Why does it matter if it's a male or a female? Like, what are you doing? Are you looking up weird looking vaginas? We don't know.
All right, y'all. She's showing pink.
Come on now.
What is it?
Come on now. Everybody needs to come here and do the daily heart meets. So, the daily heart meets and the hearts and the alive goal, guys. Let's go.
Oh my God, the bread's moldy.
One throw it away.
Yeah. You keep such up bones.
Y'all ready to see that butt crack?
Yeah, stand up out.
No, man, I got a picture of my butt crack.
We did?
Yup. You didn't. I just showed you.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to see that butt crack? Y'all ready to see that red? See that pink? Mama June gonna show it all to you. Y'all ready for the butt crack? Mama June butt crack. We're gonna be on Reddit tomorrow. Mama June showing that ass crack. Shit, let's try to get 1,000 people in here to show that ass crack too.
She getting close enough though.
Is she like under the
Damn, I'm at 912.
She's such a butt crack.
Let's go. TMZ. Yeah, it be showing on TMZ on page 6. It be every damn where. Because they like, I'm going to get ready something good to write about, baby.
Mama June, show her butt crack. I don't want to put kids.
Yup. No, baby, I ain't using, baby. I just celebrated 4 years clean on this 27th, baby. I don't fucking worry about no goddamn fucking shit, okay?
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, and have a great day. I just pissed in a cup today. I piss in that bitch every goddamn week. And I got 4 years clean, and it ain't because of them damn drug tests. I keep my own self.
I feel like it's every now.
No, I'm definitely not drinking. I don't. Me or Justin, Kaitlyn will tell you, me and Justin do not drink.
Give me a wine right here.
No, you do not. Sweet tea. Don't even tell him that.
It's not wine.
Don't say that, real.
But you could. You're about showing your pink, but don't tell them there's wine over there.
Okay, so you ready? No, I don't. It's not on Paramount. Okay, y'all ready for the ass crack? The count of 3. I got a picture of that ass crack. Y'all ready? 1.
Everybody's saying ready. Ooh.
2. Tell me if you're ready. Tell me if you're ready.
Old man said ready.
Y'all ready for that ass crack?
Let us think.
Not really.
I do have custody of Kaitlyn. I have custody of Kaitlyn, not Kylie. Okay, so here we go, guys. Ready or not?
Here she comes.
She doesn't really show it. No.
Her daddy has Kylie. Kaitlyn is Anna's oldest little
Not
girl.
my dad, but okay.
So y'all like that? Y'all like
Now all of a sudden, somebody says, "Where's Kylie?" She says, "Her dad." She's with her daddy, and Kaitlyn says, "Not my daddy." But like, why? Why all of a sudden, he's your daddy, he's your daddy, he's your daddy? Now you've been with June for 2 months. He's not my daddy.
that ass crack?
All the old men watching. I don't want to tell a lot, but I'll tell you later.
Y'all, the BBL, baby. I got that BBL done.
I'll tell you it later when I was going to say that.
I really don't know who that girl was. I just looked up on the internet. So all y'all bitches who fell for it, we made chili. Stop.
I got it. Like, ugh.
Nobody
I made
thinks,
chili.
nobody thinks that we should do
Well,
that.
I don't know
Shannon.
who that is. I just looked up butt cracks on the internet and gave y'all the best ass crack y'all could ever see. It sure wasn't my ass crack.
We know that.
There's some random girls.
Okay, so y'all ready for me to show y'all some pink? Because I can show y'all some pink. I'm going to show y'all my pink, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all ready to see some pink?
Yeah.
So when y'all in the club and that man says, show me that puss or show me that pink spot, you know what you tell them? I've been doing this for a couple of years now. When people say, stop,
There you go.
stop.
Did y'all see what Kaitlyn just put in front? First off, she said when you're in the club and people say, show me that pink or show me that PUSS, that's completely inappropriate to say in front of Kaitlyn. But look what Kaitlyn's looking at in front of June's presence.
Y'all in the club and that man says, show me that puss or show me that pink spot. You know what you tell them? I've been doing this for a couple of years now. When people say, stop.
There you go.
Stop. But anyway, so when people be asking, baby, let me see that pink spot. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. You know what you tell them?
No.
You know what you tell them?
No.
Baby, I'm going to show y'all some pink.
No.
Let's see if we can get 20 new shares on the board before I show y'all some pink.
No.
Did she say bush or push?
Thank y'all for the daily heart means. If you got a pin in your box, do the daily heart means and the team bracelets up underneath
We'll go back in a
the
minute.
goal.
Maybe she did say bush. I don't know.
Underneath the exclusive.
June strikes me as the type of person that would have
I
a
do
bush.
speak clean English. You do gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. What do you want? Oh, this? You want to buy this? It is really good. I will tell you, I actually use coconut milk and it tastes fucking fabulous. I did a video review about it.
Fabulous.
Thank y'all so much. So y'all ready to see this pink, baby? Because I'm gonna give y'all some pink. My own pink.
Fabulous.
So y'all ready? So when you up in the club and them boys say, show me that pink spot, okay? You know what you do? You just say, okay. Baby, that's all the things you're gonna get tonight. That's all the pink you're gonna get tonight, baby. Cause that cuckoo ready for somebody else. Y'all like that pink I just showed y'all? No, Amanda is not motherfucking pregnant. I don't know about Peacock. I honestly don't know.
That cuckoo's ready for somebody else. Nope, yeah. Just say whatever in front of your 11-year-old granddaughter. She literally said, I was a teen mom. Anna was a teen mom. Pumpkin was a teen mom. I want to break the generational curses of teen moms. But you're talking about showing the pink, showing the butt crack. You were literally like, if y'all give me enough shares, I'm going to show my butt crack. Like, you were literally being way too sexualized in front of your grandchild. If you don't want her to be curious about sex, don't talk about sexual things in front of her. That's when you are robbing a child of their innocence. As our kids are growing up, they have an innocence about them to not know anything, sexually related. There's a lot of filth when it comes to sex. And then there's obviously the beautiful part of it where a man and a woman get married, or, people get married and they share that bond. And there's the emotional aspect of it from two people that love each other. But there's a lot of filth that surrounds sex. So your kids are innocent until they start hearing people talk like that. And then they're curious about it. When they start hearing things is when kids get curious about it, okay? Like I remember my child on the bus, a kid was watching porn. And my child came home and told me, and I was furious. Because before that, my child knew nothing about anything like that. Like he was young. And when you start talking like that, you are taking the innocence from a child. So you don't want her to end up a teen mom. Don't talk like that in front of her. Because if you think that it doesn't matter, it does. see. Where's the other one? All right, let me end that one. Which one is this? Here, I think she's talking about Kaitlyn and Michael.
To go through her father. But everybody has direct contact with Kaitlyn. So I'm so much of a bad parent. I'm so much bad. I'm not. But Kaitlyn is not a fucking price tag. Kaitlyn, just because you paid for school because you did.
Okay, so this was after Michael filed for custody of Kaitlyn, and he filed it under what's called the Equitable Care Act, which is a law that was written specifically for people like Michael. That you raise a child, you are invested in the child in a lot of ways, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. If in certain states, Georgia is one of them, if a child is being taken care of by somebody other than their parent, financially, physically, that person can file for custody of said child and use through the Equitable Care Act. So that's how Michael's attorney had to file it for him to file for custody. They had to use the Equitable Care Act. When June and Justin got the documents stating that he's using this law, pointing out he qualifies this way to file for custody, they took it like so literal. Like, oh, Michael's saying because he has money invested in her, then he should have her. No, that's the way the law is written, that's his best chance at getting her, is to prove that he's been taking care of her for all these years. That's what he's advised, that because you did it this way, the best way for you to get custody is to use this.
Didn't want to pay Anna child support, over $1,000 a month in child support. So you paid for Kylie and you paid for Kaitlyn.
Now listen to this, what she's going to say. This makes no sense. Let's listen.
Everybody has direct contact with Kaitlyn. So I'm so much of a bad parent. I'm so much bad. I'm not. But Kaitlyn is not a fucking price tag. Kaitlyn, just because you paid for school because you didn't want to pay Anna child support, over $1,000 a month in child support. So you paid for Kylie.
I can tell you based off the work that Michael does, I don't think he was going to be paying $1,000 a month for one child. She said that Michael decided to pay for the girls' tuition, not one, but two kids' tuition to a private school to get out of paying $1,000 a month child support. So he decided to not only pay tuition to a private school for two kids, but he also agreed to take in said other child week on, week off, which meant the grocery bill went up when they took Kylie to do things because Kaitlyn was with them. It was more expensive. I mean, honestly, it would have been way cheaper for Michael to pay the $1,000 a month for child support just for Kylie and only have a relationship with Kylie. It would have been way cheaper for him to do that versus taking in two kids week on, week off, buying school clothes for two kids week in, week off, paying tuition for two kids to a private school. I don't know. And two, with the work that Michael does, he would not be ordered to pay $1,000 in child support for one child. Maybe two children, but not one. Actually, let's see. Let's continue.
And you paid for Kaitlyn's fucking Happy Hollow that Kaitlyn fucking hated, but Anna fucking made her go there because Kylie wanted to go there.
Also, a lot of kids hate school. It is what it is sometimes. And I can tell you that they did not go to that private school. They didn't go to that private school because Kylie wanted to go. First off, Kylie was 9 when her mother passed. They went to this school for a couple of years. So, you know, first off, schools are based. You have to live close to them. You can't just go to any school. You can go to any public school, well, whatever public schools in your district, and I think whatever private schools in your district. So Kylie, as 6, 7 years old, decides, I want to go to that school, Mom. And Anna said, we're going to do that. You know what? It's going to cost us, $4,000 a year for you to go, but that's the school you want to go to, baby. That's what we're going to do. No, they were put in a private school for a certain reason, because one of the girls struggled in school. And Anna thought it would be a better idea to put them in a private school where they would get more one-on-one time. It was not because Kylie wanted to go to Happy Hollows. Good night, B.
She fucking hates that school. But it's okay because I don't.
Y'all, on the show, did Kaitlyn ever say that she hates the private school? Even on the show, on her first day going to the public school, June said, "So did you like it?" And she's like, "Not really." She's like, "Which one do you like more, your old school or your new school?" She was like, "Neither." She didn't say, "Oh God, I hated my old school. You know, I've only been to this school one day, but it's still better than my new school, my old school. I hated my old school." I've never heard Kaitlyn say she hates her old school. Even in talking about it on the show, she never stated that.
Look at Kaitlyn as a fucking price tag. I don't look at what money I put into Kaitlyn. I don't give a fuck. A child should never be able to be looked at. And for court documents to say,
I don't care about the money. Meanwhile, June's like on the show saying, Kaitlyn got to know she can't spend. When they're buying clothes, like June's paying attention to the price tags guaranteed. Oh, and I read a comment while ago I was like, that's so true. Let me find it. Somebody said, when they had Kaitlyn at the boutique buying school clothes, I had a flash forward of Kaitlyn in 7 years. Mama June was telling her how her money that she made from the show paid for her being raised. I'm like, I know, right? So do we need to start keeping a tally of, you know what, Mama June got custody of Kaitlyn. They went shopping this many times, probably spent about this much money. So, Kaitlyn, go ahead and dock that off the pay that you should be getting at 18 years old.
say, oh, I got equity in her. She no motherfucking house.
That's just how he had to file it, June. Calm down.
That shit pisses me off.
Well,
She no motherfucking
your lawyer should have explained that one to you.
house. And that's the damn truth, guys. If y'all want to know what the fucking court documents say, read fucking TMZ. It says that he put money into her. So
because he has to prove, considering he's not biologically related to her, that he is invested in her in some way. So he didn't only put that financially he paid for her, he also put that he got her week on, week off. He had to do that, June. I mean, could you imagine somebody just filing for custody of a random kid and saying, you know, I know their parents, like they don't have a dad and their mom is deceased, and I just want custody of that child. You have to put why.
he thinks he deserves it. I'm not cut off any fucking communication with him, with London, with anybody. She has her own iPad. But for us, we have to go through Kylie's dad to be able to.
Kylie's not. Of course, you got to go through Kylie's dad to talk. If Kylie had her own iPad where she could just text whoever and it wasn't being monitored, I would be concerned. Because there's way too much stuff on the internet for a 9-year-old to just be freely walking around with a phone or an iPad. So the fact that she does it speaks volumes to me. Let's see. Here's the other one I'll show you guys.
I don't know if you're cooking for a whole family. I got a family pack, but I'm only going to use 3, 4 because it's 16 and elders. Because the kids are with their grandmother. Every now and then I do see my sisters, my mom. Not too much. Really not at all. But again, I talk to my sisters maybe once in a blue moon, every now and then. So the girls are with their grandmother. Not mama, but another. They're my in-laws, my ex-in-laws. And then as for me, I'm just going to grab a pinch of rosemary and just sprinkle that bit because rosemary is kind of strong.
Okay, so this is years after the divorce. And as with Eldridge, Kaitlyn and Kylie are still going to Michael's parents for visits. And she says they're with their grandparents. Bear with me, you guys. All right, now I do have Michael's court filing up where, you know, I'll show you guys why June was so upset. It's wild. because the filing that he had to use is called Petition for Adjudication as Equitable Caregiver. That's just what he had to use. Oh yeah, Michael's parents are very close to Kaitlyn and Kylie. They all treated Kaitlyn like she was blood. Comes now Michael Carwell, petitioner, a resident of Baldwin County, Georgia, subjects himself to the jurisdiction of this court for the limited purposes associated with this petition. This petition concerns a minor child, to wit, Kaitlyn Shannon, born 2012, whose mother, Shannon Anna, is deceased as of December 9th, 2023, and is currently in the physical custody of the maternal grandmother, June Shannon. June, a resident of Wilkinson County. Let me jump past that. Hold on, you guys. All right. The venue is proper in this court as per Georgia Constitute, whatever. Caleb Clark has been identified as a punitive father, but has not done DNA and has no legal rights to the child. Caleb has filed a petition with the court stating if he has any say so, he wants Kaitlyn to be with Michael. Petitioner files this petition in accordance with OCGA, seeks custody and visitation thereunder by showing this court the petitioner has a fully and completely undertaken a permanent, unequivocal, committed, and responsible parental role in the child's life. Has been engaged in consistent caretaking of the child. This is him saying he's invested in her. Duh. Okay. Established a bonded, independent relationship with the child, which was fostered and supported by the parent of the child. Both petitioner and parent understood, acknowledged, and accepted and behaved as though the petitioner is a parent of the child and accepted full and permanent responsibilities as the child of the parent without expectations of financial compensation. So Anna acknowledged it. Michael acknowledged it. He was treated as dad. Furthermore, petitioner shows the court that petitioner began dating Anna April 2013, which at the time the minor child was 8 months old. Clark has met the child once, refused to take a DNA test, and informed the mother that he did not want to support her or the child in any way. Petitioner and Anna married May 2014, separated April 2017, and officially divorced May 2020. During their marriage, Anna gave birth to another child, born 2013, which is biological child of the petitioner. After the separation, the petitioner and Anna came to a temporary custody agreement in which Michael would have his child with Anna every other weekend. They also agreed for minor child at issue to visit on the same schedule. So initially it was Michael got the girls every other weekend. It quickly changed to every other week. The petitioner and Anna reached a final agreement in 2020 where their children together would spend 1 week with Anna and 1 week with petitioner. The minor child an issue about visits on the schedule as agreed to by petitioner and Anna. Anna has been raised by maternal grandmother in Griffin, Georgia since she was approximately 8 years old and only returned home to June Shannon when she was 17. Anna had a very sordid relationship with her mother throughout her life and went various periods of times without speaking to her. Likewise, June's presence in the minor child's life has been inconsistent. Petitioner has been a stable and consistent part of the minor child's life since she was 8 months old and has continued to do so even years after his divorce from Anna, in which I think in this video we've shown evidence of that. The petitioner is currently paying the child's tuition at Happy Hollows Christian Academy in Georgia. Petitioner is the only living person who has shown a constant and continued interest in the minor child's well-being. Being in the custody of the petitioner would be in the child's best interest. Wherefore, petitioner prays as follows: that summons and process issue and the respondent be served in the manner provided by law, and that the parties be required to appear within the time provided by law to answer this petition. That rule NISI issue requiring the parties to appear at a date and time certain before the court to answer as to why the prayer should not be granted. The petitioner be adjudicated as an equitable caregiver of the minor child the minor child be placed in the sole legal and physical custody of the petitioner, and that petition be awarded any and all other such relief as this county may deem just and equitable. And that was filed December 2023, the 18th day. I said that backwards. December 18th, 2023. So there was something else that I wanted to say. But I don't remember. So, yeah, I think anybody that really looks into it, and I think Michael's attorney could find the evidence to prove that he's been more consistent in Kaitlyn's life than June ever has. That if Kaitlyn thinks she wants to live with June, why? I just hope they have filed to talk to her therapist, from my understanding. The latest filing, I think that's what that is a subpoena to her therapist. So hopefully she is very honest with the therapist about things like, and the therapist will find a way to get information. Like, so do you like staying with June and Justin? It's probably fun, you know. They don't have to go to work, so y'all probably get to hang out and watch movies and stay up late. And they'll find ways to say things and ask questions to see if certain things are happening or to get a better understanding as to what's going on in the house versus what June may be telling us, you know? So, I don't know. June messaged me and she's like, you haven't even asked our side. And I'm like, you have an open invitation anytime you want to come on my channel. I will ask you questions or you can tell me things. You are more than welcome here. As far as right now, even the evidence that I'm hearing they have is nothing significant. It's nothing that's going to make me be like, oh, wow. You know, some arguments between Michael and Anna. It happens. But Anna and June argued. They were estranged. June hasn't raised any of her children. Michael raised his as well as Kaitlyn. So, as far as where I'm concerned, I still think Michael deserves custody. I think Eldridge should get visitation because he was very much a part of those girls' lives. Those girls, I think, really care about Eldridge. And, you know, his whole life got flipped upside down as well. So, I think, and I do think if Michael was to get custody, if June would act right and stop bashing him publicly, he would probably make sure that they seen the girls. I do think he would do that. Now, if June gets custody of Kaitlyn, everybody can kiss Kaitlyn goodbye. Eldridge, Michael, all of them, because they're going to move. And she's not going to try to see to it that Kaitlyn sees Kylie. I mean, as far as right now, according to this document that was filed, Kaitlyn don't even want to see Kylie. We have to ask ourselves, why? Yeah, Michael treats Kaitlyn like blood. Exactly. So I wish I could go to the court hearing, you guys. I was really looking forward to that. But I do have several people that's going to keep me posted on how things go. I do think Mama June is kind of putting on the show, you know, oh, I don't want Kaitlyn to end up pregnant like we did. She can't wear a low-cut shirt. She can't wear that. You don't need to be worried about this. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you some pink and some butt crack. Cussing over her breaking something. We don't soft parent over here. You know, like, I don't know. I see you raising Kaitlyn the same way you treated, like, Pumpkin and him growing up. Cussing around them, talking filthy around them. So, I don't know. I do think a lot of things should be taken into account. One thing that I think, the fact that June did not add Justin on the paperwork could hurt her. It could help her. For one, Justin is a convicted felon, from my understanding, and he can't see his kids. So those would be ways that it would hurt her to have him on. But if June's the only one filing for custody, she can't even take care of herself. So would a judge really order that a child be placed in the custody of a woman that can't take care of herself, that can't drive, that wouldn't be able to get this 11-year-old to and from school if Justin's not there to do it? So anyways, you guys, think I've talked about it enough. Everybody knows where I stand, but June has an open invitation to come to my channel if she ever wants to. She can tell me whatever she wants to tell me, and I'll ask her questions. I don't think she would. Maybe after the custody thing happens, she wants to come on. I do have a few interviews that I'm supposed to do after the custody hearing pertaining to this. So that would be interesting if I could get everybody on to talk about everything. But yeah, you guys have your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you guys team? I was gonna say Anna. Are you guys team June? Team Michael? I'm team Kaitlyn and Kylie, which I'm sure we all are. But in that, it means I'm team Michael because I think that's where the kids would do best. June, come over and chat with us. Exactly. I hope Michael and London will come on your channel. I hope so too. I think they will. I think I could probably get them on. But anyways, you guys have your thoughts. Make sure you guys are all subscribed. You guys are members, but make sure on your way out, hit the thumbs up button. And I will be changing this from members to like everybody in the next few days or whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. And we will start doing more member streams. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to play catch up. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.